Hi and welcome to another episode of Hereford FC here on Vanilla FM, and I thought I'd come in and show you what could potentially be the final penalty of this game. Ooh, that was a very interesting glitch for the goalkeeper. So we have managed to get through Reading for the FA Cup. I'm not sure what that is. There are a few glitches with the game still, as you can see. But yeah, we managed to get through Reading for the FA Cup, and now we're going to see what's going on with the league and etc. So, let's take a look now. I'm going to close that for a minute. So, we are at the top of the league. We've been doing really well. We are in... what round of the FA Cup was that? Stages. That was the first round, so we're going to go through to the second round of the FA Cup. And I came in, usually I wouldn't come in until the transfer window, but I've come in just to kind of make sure that we've got a video every week, so I haven't had much time to play, so I'll come in and do a catch up. Let's have a look then. So looking at the squad, let's have a look at our starting 11. And see who we've got and kind of what statistics they've got so far. So let's go to selection. Yeah, there we go. So starting with David Harrington. So David Harrington's been our main goalkeeper, as you can see, to 21 appearances, as opposed to Belagambi, only one appearance this season so far. So he's been holding on to that position. In fact, we've offered him a new contract as well. Cathal and where is the other guy? There he is, Connor. So Cathal and Cole have been splitting up that right side of the fence. On the left side, we've got Charlie Sawyers, who's been sort of taking the lead this season, and Bailey playing still quite often, but less often. He is actually playing on a non-contract as well, which is a little bit risky because we could lose him at any point, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. It's cheaper for us to just leave him on that contract. Then central defender wise, we've had an injury. Leon's had an injury, which means he's been benched for quite a long time now. He's been out for let's see, how long has he been out for? I find it's very hard to navigate the match, the injuries and so on. 2 months he's been out for, but he would otherwise be one of our main central defenders. As it happens, it's been Michael and Animação playing more often with Grant. Kind of mashed the two names together. Grant Horton as a substitute. Then we've got in the defensive midfield Caden and Matt Richards, who's still an original Hereford player. They've been the main lead in that position. We've got Jeremiah, who's very able, and Regan Riley's been one of the main substitutes as well for that area. On the right side, leading Alex Henderson is taking the lead on that, and then Matt Keane filling in some other times. Then a bit more evenly spread, Torin and Faal. And then at the top, we've got Zimba and Victor. Louis Bradbury, he's had an injury, he'd otherwise be the lead striker. And then, as a trusty defender, they've got Daniel there as well. So you can see we've got a good spread of goals. No one with high numbers of goals, which is a little bit frustrating, I suppose, but it is as it is. And we've got a nice spread of assists as well. So, let's see how else the club is doing, finance-wise. Doing okay. We haven't got, I don't think, any improvements going on at the moment. They don't. So let me ask for some improvements as we're here anyway. Okay, but we are, as a club, doing pretty well as we go to facilities, because you can see that we've improved over the years, especially in the youth department. We've improved quite a bit. So there we are. This is the summary. We're going to progress for a little bit, and then we'll play one match as well together. The game is still a little bit glitchy. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this or not yet in the episodes for this channel, but I've now upgraded to an M4 MacBook Air, hoping that will help us have better graphics and less lag. We're doing okay as a team, good cohesion, despite all the turnover. We're still waiting for a player, which I don't actually think we need anymore, but if we go to transfers, Evan O'Connor will join us in January. In fact, I would like to cancel it because we don't really need him anymore, but he's coming, so I might as well make use of him when he comes. So he's going to join us. Possibly we'll then either sell or loan out Cathal or Cole. So our next match is for the league. Our opponents are currently 12th. And we will be playing, I guess, at home. Yeah. What's going on here? So I'm starting to feel left out. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, he's fine with that. Okay, let's go. Can't promise playing time to everyone, because if you start doing that, then you're starting getting into issues. Let's see what else we can ask from the board. Stadium. Yeah, we did try to expand the stadium a while back, but the planning permission got rejected from the council, which is pretty annoying because let's go. How do I even look at average attendance? Suppose if we look at fixtures, squad fixtures. How do we look at calendar fixtures? Does it still show us the attendance? That's all. You need to look at home attendance. 5,000. Oops. That was very small attendance, but that was a Virtu. 5,000. Not quite 5,000. But we are selling out the stadium almost every day that we play at home. So, okay. Alright. Tactical. Let's put some opposition instructions up. And we'll play for the league now. I'll go ahead and select the squad. So yeah, the game is still, it's okay. It's improving over time, but it's still pretty buggy and some stuff are really difficult to find. So I'll have to swap him. Oh, he's injured. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Get these two out. Okay, we might have to do quite a few. I like resting my players, see, so He's fine. He can stay. He'll have to go for Riley. Okay, that's fine. And then Henderson and Keane, that's fine. Get a foul in on... Actually, this guy's tired as well. Okay, let's take him out. Okay, we're gonna have to draw on some youth. This is great because we get to see what our youth is up to. So let's see. So we need a central defender, a right wing, and a left wing. Okay. So you can get this guy on the left, maybe. Central defender, done. And then on the right, all we've got is Dalton. Dalton's actually not too bad on paper. And I think that's it. And then we'll redo our substitutes as well. So let's take all these guys out. Okay. So definitely in. I'll skip him. Yeah. I think that's it now, isn't it? Oh, one more. One more. I need a sound. Let's take these guys out. Okay, so we've got the left covered and the right. Actually, we don't have anyone defensive midfield, so let's try and... it'll have to be Jeremiah. Okay, that's fine. We want to go positive. I'm going to save this because the game still crashes. He crashed maybe a couple of times since the new upgrade, so this needs something to be watching out for. Okay. Do I? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. So we have some youth in the squad today. Here we are then, playing at home, sold out stadium for the league, protecting our lead. In fact, I think our lead is well protected. I think we're quite a few points ahead. And we're doing okay for money, the clubs are doing okay for money, so we could potentially, in the transfer window, what I would like to do is see if we can improve the squad at all. It's nice to have that mid-season refresh. Keep the momentum going. And because the club is financially quite healthy, that's possible for us to do. That's a good goal. Well done. Zimba here with a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Pretty good. Gets past his man quite easily. And then it's him and the goalkeeper pretty much. Everyone else backs off. I have a feeling they changed this Hereford Stadium. It looks different to before the upgrade. Smoother walls, I think. Oh yeah, actually, if I pause it, you can see these. Where my mouse is hovering. These people are actually on the wall, and their body's coming through the wall. So I'm gonna actually clip that. Okay. Yeah. So something's not right with this Hereford Stadium. It's like it's boxy. It's like they forgot to add the detail to it. It's only this stadium that looks like that. Other stadiums look fine. in the Women's League in my other channel. So I have two channels, as you know, Hereford FC here on Vanilla FM, and also I got the Journey save on Football Manager. And yeah, it's going well, the journey. I'm about to jump on to a different club. I'm not going to spoil it here, but it's quite exciting. Okay, so the game is a little bit laggy just now. But as I said, I am playing on an M4 MacBook Air, so it should be much more powerful and able to cope with this, but to be honest, I haven't found any difference whatsoever in the game. Maybe a tiny bit smoother, but I think it's still pretty laggy, especially when recording at the same time. So far, our youth players are doing okay. Nothing too poor. Pretty even game with a little bit of dominance from us. Not too much dominance though, but we are in control of possession, we are in control of all the shooting opportunities as well. So going on. Alright, so let's address the team. We're going to say that we are doing well. And I think, well, let me just see. Yeah, that's fine. Let's carry on. Save the substitutions till later. And then we'll have some fresher players. So I think in this league there is an actual, there is an official ball, not the Football Manager ball. Yeah, the Football Manager ball looks, has the logo on it. It's good to see all these details. But yeah, the game is definitely laggy right now. So what I could do is drop the render scaling a little bit. It makes it slightly more pixelated, but not a huge amount. You have to drop it by a little bit. But you can't do that halfway through a match, so that's one of the things that it's quite annoying about this version of the game, is that you can't access the game if you're in a match. You're kind of stuck to the match UI. It was quite good when you could when you could go into the other UI from the match. You could press player's name or something, and you could jump into the normal game UI and come back to the match when you were done. So let's do some substitutions. Today, there you go. The mouse got laggy, so it makes me think my whole laptop might be laggy, which doesn't bode well for its new. Bradbury is back from injury, just about. See if I can swap Simba and actually make a difference star-wise. Okay. Panto's 2 stars, really? Wow, that's surprising. Okay, let's go. It's enough. And 56 minutes already. 3 subs, and then we got 2 more subs to do before we hit 7 minutes. Another goal. That's really unfortunate. No, the flag's up. Okay, good. So yeah, we'll carry on until the transfers, and then I'll come back. The problem is I haven't had much time to play, so as you can see, you can probably tell I'm a little bit tired, so struggling to speak here, but I didn't want it to go another week without an upload, so recording this halfway through the start of the season, this is fine. Okay, so let's go and do the subs, see if we can rescue a win here. That would be great. Minute 84. We got a corner here. That could be dangerous. Nope, not even a highlight. Okay. We are conceding more corners than they are. By a small amount. Okay, and it's a draw here. That's fine. So I will progress until about January or February. If I can, and then I'll come back with some mid-season updates on any new faces that might come into the club to make the club ever so slightly stronger. But yeah, it's going well, and it's quite faster actually. I just haven't had much time to play. But thanks so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you next one. Take care. Bye.